them earlier. Everyone has been going bananas over them. Ordered since midnight. We're into an advanced order. They won't ship until May 29th. Keep in mind when that advanced order sells out, then they're not going to ship until August. So here's how we did gold earrings as a Today Special Value, but for under $100. And yes, they are made in Italy, where some of the finest Vicenza and otherwise gold takes place. They are called something called oro nuovo. That essentially in Italian means new gold. The reason that it's new is because everything that touches your skin, your ear, the post, everything is 14 karat gold. By the way, your color choice is obviously the yellow, the rose, or that beautiful, and if you're a sterling lover, doubles for that. If you're a platinum lover, doubles for that. The white. The reason we were able to do this, such a big, bold, beautiful drop, that's easily a 1 1/4 inch drop with this elongated but curved and tapered and bulbous and amazing shape that almost looks like ribbon candy but made out of gold. The reason we could do this is because oro nuovo, or new gold, is just that. It is still 14 karat gold, but underneath the 14 karat gold is a core of resin. That core of resin gives the earring substance. It allows us to make a big, bold, look at Kylene, a big, bold, gorgeous, sparkling, gleaming 14 karat gold earring. But at the center, inside the earring, where A, you don't want the heft of a solid gold metal, otherwise they would be way, way, way too heavy for the lobe. But B, more importantly, why pay for 14 karat gold in the center of the earring when that's not what's touching your skin and that's not what people are seeing? So really you're just paying to know that it's in there. So that's how we can make a 14 karat gold earring affordable for under $100 and from Italy. This is actually the lowest price oro nuovo, Today's Special Value earring, that we have ever done. And it's pretty spectacular that we were able to do it. They are super strong, they are super dent resistant, and they are like air. They are air on your lobe. Now I'm just gonna turn them sideways because that's a good time for me to do a little measurement thing. So let me do that. Remember I said about 1 1/4 inches, so yep, there you go. Snap bar closure. The snap bar is 14 karat solid gold. I love that gentle cradle or that U shape that we've done, and then that lip, how it pops up and kind of, it is kind of like, and then I love from the front, that's where you're getting all the bold, and also it looks like a big flattened piece of ribbon candy, but made out of gold. The look on the ear is spectacular. The drop is just enough without being too much. May is gold month, and so it just seemed so apropos to do this. The new Italian gold, 14 karat, not plating. This is way more 14 karat than plating. On the outside, the inside, to give the earring structure and substance and boldness visually, is resin. And on 4 easy payments of $22 and change now, it's not just the look of gold, it is 14 karat gold. Now you can own multiple pairs. If some days you're a yellow girl, other days you are a white gold, and on some days you've even started to want to try and dabble in rose tone, though you may not wear it as much. It's so beautiful, those copper bronzy tones, because they're very peachy and apricot-y and perfect for suntan season. In the white gold, which I'm going to pop on really quick, we have 200 remaining that can ship on the May 29th ship date. There's just, when you pick these up, you will be blown away at how featherweight they are. Yet on the ear, now I don't wear earrings a lot, so hopefully this goes in gracefully. Hanging on, holding. And I love that both Kylene and Leah are wearing them. Leah is wearing them a little bit dressier. She's got a fabulous wrap dress on and a fierce ankle strap heel. Kylene, in a second, is gonna come out and you're gonna see her wearing what she was just wearing with those white mountain sandals, like that wispy, full-length maxi skirt and a little sleeveless collared shirt. Hoops, for starters, are obviously, you know, for those of you that love jewelry and love earrings, we all know. And by the way, look at Leah, how, because of the curve and the cradling, of the shape of these, they kind of tend to like taper in towards the face. You know, hoops are obviously, it's probably the most, other than studs, the most famous category within earrings. Women love hoops. Hoops for me though, can tend to be big and bulbous because they're round. So they stick out from the face, and thereby I think you have to have the right shape face to do a traditional hoop, certainly in the larger sizes, like this would be a 1 1/4 inch. The cool thing about this is that instead of going wide, we've gone long. So it's a lean, long, kind of curved U-shape hoop, so it draws the eye up and down instead of east to west, and that is extremely flattering on the face. And I just also think the shape of it is so elegant and so pretty. The drop is not too glamazon, so these could easily be worn a little bit more casually, like Kylie. You know, she looks very soft and pretty and feminine and sweet, but obviously, you know, Leah was rocking a slightly more dressed up stiletto heel look. Now Kylie is in these little like thong wedge sandals. We're down to how many in the white that can ship on the 29th? 100 pairs that can ship the week of the 29th of May. And then the next advanced order will not get them to you till August. That's fine if you don't plan on wearing them anywhere in June and July for vacation or whatnot. But if you do have graduations and rehearsal dinners and weddings and things like that, baby christenings, anniversaries going on, you're probably gonna wanna get in on the May 29th date before we have to move it out to August, because obviously they're made in Italy. So it's not just as easy as us being like, hey Houston, hey California, just send them some more. Going all the way to Italy to have them cast in the very same factories where the priciest $1,000, $2,000 Vicenza gold that we often have on our event days is made. The cool thing about them, obviously, you know, when people do rose tone or gold tone, you know, that's obviously indicative of the fact that it's not gold, it's the look of. And sometimes you can really nail the color right on so that it's believable and it looks like the real thing, and then sometimes you don't. And if you're like me also, you know, it's really nice to have the real thing. Real gems, real diamonds, real gold, real whatever, if you're gonna be kind of trying to carry off that look. In most cases though, this would be oppressively expensive in 14 karat gold. If these were solid, forget about it. And even if they didn't have resin inside to give them substance and structure, if they were hollow, which is even a bigger bummer, because then you're gonna pay $500, $600, $700, then you're gonna get them home and feel how hollow they are. And then you're gonna be angry that you paid $500, $600, $700 for 14 karat gold, but because it's hollow, it's still oppressively expensive because that's gold. So this idea of Oro Nuovo, which the whole line, you see the rings, the bangles, the pendant, the whole concept here is the same. In Oro Nuovo, that category or line that is translated in Italian to new gold, all of the pieces are filled with an inner resin core, and all of the pieces on the outside have solid 14 karat gold. So they're beautiful, and they have a substance to them without being far too expensive for something that is far too lightweight and wimpy. So here's an update. It's a 1 1/4 inch elongated oval hoop. If you would like the rose or the yellow choices, they do ship May 29th right now. The white gold, however, has now moved into an August 6th advanced order. So again, sorry you won't be getting it in time for June or July, but at least you will get it before the end of summer. And I just think the look here, because hoops are just such a great classic, but we have kind of freshened it up. They don't hang sideways off of your face and create too much width. And there's enough kind of thickness and width and girth to them because of the way the gold ribboning starts tapered at the lobe and then gets a little bit thicker towards the bottom of the oval hoop, that you can actually really see the presence of the metal. I mean, there's actually so much surface area that you can see in these that you can almost see your reflection in them, which is beautiful. Turning them sideways just again so you can catch a glimpse of that beautiful shape, which I think is so fresh. And they are absolutely 1000% 14 karat gold touching your ear. They just have that technology story on the inside that makes them so affordable and yet still made in Italy. $22 and change, lowest price we've ever done on an Oro Nuovo earring, today's special value. And it's, you know, it's fun because May is gold month, And that means we're going to have spectacular offers and spectacular prices on gold items. Leah has come back out so you can see what they look like super dressed up, which I think is great because there are a lot of special occasions coming over summertime. Just an understated elegance kind of thing. Just really beautiful. It's almost like, do you remember the J hoops? That, you know, they're not a complete hoop, but they kind of look like a letter J from a sideways angle. It's like that, but it's a complete, and I just think it's stunningly elegant and genteel and composed on the ear, but it has enough presence to be something more than a skinny little nothing hoop that everyone's kind of seen and been there and done that and probably owns 4 of. Gwen in Michigan is calling in. A lot of you are placing your orders with the Easy Pay given the price, but I want to remind you that white 14 karat gold choice is now not shipping until August 6th. Everything, including the yellow and the rose tone for the moment, will still fulfill the week of May 29th. Gwen, how are ya?
Doing good.
Nice to have you.
I love these earrings.
Yeah, tell me.
I've got 2 pair of the Nuovo earrings. In fact, I have a pair on now.
Oh, okay.
I can actually sleep in them. They're lightweight.
Nice.
But you cannot tell them from my solid gold ones that are a lot heavier.
Yep.
I can't sleep in those.
Yep.
I can sleep in these.
Yep.
I love them. I do. So I'm looking forward to the rose color that I've actually ordered.
Oh, good. I love the rose. I don't know. I've never been a huge gold girl, and yet I'm slowly coming into the fray with gold more and more. And I love particularly rose gold because it's just for that time of year. It just feels like a very warm, rich way to do gold throughout, particularly the summer season. I'm so glad that you just said that you also have solid gold earrings for 2 reasons. First of all, I'm betting those were pretty expensive, Gwen.
They were very expensive. I remember having put them in like a layaway at the time when they put them in the layaway and you pay on them until you could get them out.
Correct.
And they were expensive. And I even had the gold filled.
Yep.
And the gold filled, if you banged them or if you looked at something the wrong way, you would put a dent in it that you couldn't get back out.
Yep.
So I love these.
Which is heartbreaking because when you spend that much on gold and then you accidentally, damage it, it's just, so the cool thing that Gwen is pointing out is that these are obviously because of the technology story and the resin giving them some real strength. They're dent resistant, they're scratch resistant. And when you hold, Gwen, your Nuovo pieces next to your Lucky Girl solid gold pieces, they look exactly the same, right?
They do. They look exactly the same. You cannot tell them apart. I mean, I've actually looked at them and compared them and that's what made me decide to go after a 3rd pair.
Yeah.
Because I cannot tell the difference between my 14 karat solid gold ones and these, except when I lift them up, and it's a difference in weight.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, I'm so glad. By the way, what do you think of the shape? Do you like it?
Oh, I love the shape. The shape is beautiful.
I know. I agree. Well, listen, Gwen, I'm thrilled for you. I'm also from Michigan, so it's nice to talk to a neighbor.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that you have a really great summer season. Some fabulous new earrings are coming your way.
Oh, thank you. And I hope you enjoy your trip to Puerto Rico.
Thank you so much. Have you been?
No, I've never been to Puerto Rico.
All right. I'll report back when I get back. By the way, we're having everybody give shout-outs to their mom, whether they're here or in heaven. So you want to give a shout-out to Mom?
Yeah, my mom's name was Wilma.
Wilma.
And she was a beautiful-minded person.
Wow.
And she passed away. And I called her my hero.
Wow.
My mother could endure a great deal of pain, but she always had a smile on her face.
Amazing. Isn't that such a constitution? Yes. Quite a generation. Thank you, Gwen, for sharing.
Thank you for asking.
My pleasure. Happy Mother's Day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Happy Mother's Day to you, too, and thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So there are, today's special value for the day, over 15,000 ordered for the day.